Swinburne University of Technology.
The reason why I chose Swinburne was because when I was studying design at high school, all my teachers were telling me that if I wanted to do design in the future, that Swinburne was the place to go. I did get offers from other universities, but ultimately Swinburne was always my first choice. Well, the reason why I'm interested in design is because I'm fascinated as to why people buy products, and that's got a lot to do with psychology. So really I'm sort of a designer crossing into psychology. My research is done as part of the Faculty of Design at Swinburne. I'm studying how people use products to create their self-image. We're studying that using the room effect theory, which is from environmental psychology. It's used to study how room contexts affect your perception of a person in that room. For my research, in this case, it's bottled water, and the reason why we chose bottled water is because it's a relatively generic product. And the main difference between each brand is not only the branding itself, but also the packaging. And people often use the packaging to create their self-image that they communicate. We're using 4 images of a male and female with 2 different bottled water brands. Bottles that I'm using in the images had to be from 2 extremes of the market. So one is a very cheap Australian brand and another is a very expensive brand from overseas. What we do is we show a bunch of people all these 4 different images, and with each image there's a set of questions. We're pretty much finding out whether a tall bottle makes a person look taller or whether a shorter bottle makes a person look shorter, but the more interesting questions are the ones about their personality. My primary supervisor, Allan, he helps me with pretty much the psychological aspects of my research, which is about how people perceive the images that I'm working with. And my other secondary supervisor, Simon, he's had a lot of experience in publishing in journals as well, and he helps me with the written aspects of my thesis. Well, the reason why I like the Swinburne Prahran campus is it's a very small campus, and you're surrounded by a lot of creative people, a lot of other disciplines like graphic design, multimedia and so forth. And I think that's where design's going in the future. It's becoming more multidisciplinary, and that multidisciplinary environment is what makes Swinburne such a great university to be at. I do spend a bit of time at my desk, like writing my thesis and analysing data, but I also spend a lot of time going out to lunch with my friends and also doing a lot of op shopping on Chapel Street. Yep, Chapel Street's really great for op shopping. The Prahran campus is great. You're surrounded by all the fashion and all the creative people as well, and so it makes it very visually stimulating, and I think for a student of design that's very important.
Swinburne University of Technology.